Glad to have you back here with us. I believe, and I believe that it's going to be a great Mother's Day this Sunday. And you've seen our set today. I might be wondering, where can you get something like this? You want to maybe do something, something for your mom this Mother's Day? Well, look no further, because we have all the details and more for you with Chief Curator of Skay Events Management, Shanake Pottinger, who is here to break down the thought process, the ideas, the themes that you can explore to pamper your mother. Morning, Shanna. How are you?
Finished. Oh, gosh.
You've been busy. I can imagine you've been really busy.
It's been non-stop since Wednesday.
Well, we give thanks. We give thanks. It's a blessing. For those who don't know, run us through the full gamut of what Skay Events does.
Okay, so we curate weddings, birthday parties, baby showers, a little of corporate events, but our touch mainly adds value to like things that are personal to persons and to our clients.
When you say personal, because everybody's event is different. Everybody's baby shower is slightly different. Everybody's wedding is slightly different because they try to make it theirs, even if they see you do something somewhere else. Like, what's your process? Because like, that's what I'm curious about. Like, when you sit with them, you have a meeting, you make notes. Tell me, let us into your process.
So the consultations can be informal and they can be formal. So it takes you maybe 3 to 5 seconds to get to know your guests. So after that 5 seconds within that call or that face-to-face, you get to understand who that person is.
That person is serious.
Yeah, man.
That person is joking.
Yeah, man. So if the person is serious, you know, okay, pen to paper, rather. Or, so you know if the person, if that person is just like free-spirited, okay, Shanake, just do what you have to do, then know you're in my league. And then from there onwards. So you have to understand your client based on that first contact. And making it personal too is that I try not to spread myself too wide because I have to speak with you. I have to do that consultation. And it doesn't make any sense for me to have a third party in order to communicate that because you lose something from the client. So understanding, then it helps you to curate something right away to say, okay, you know, she's a pinky girl, or you know, she kind of boyish, she don't want nothing too fussy, or this one is over elaborate or something like that. So that's how I normally do it.
Yeah. We have Mother's Day coming up. You've done a beautiful set for us this morning. If persons are looking on and saying, I never really get to it yet, I don't really have a plan for Mother's Day, can they still contact you for you to come in and set up a beautiful dinner scape, let's say, for mom?
So while we are booked, the good thing about it is that we have slots available for persons that are last minute. And you know the typical Jamaican last minute, right? Like, I want this right now. Yeah. I mean, it can't work. Please, it's all right, no problem. I will make it work. Right. So it happens all the time.
Because the truth is that sometimes the mothers can be difficult. Sometimes them no want nothing, them no want nothing. No, low key this year, low key. And then on Thursday, they say, all right, maybe a few people could come over. Then you're like, no, you have to go call Shanake for work magic.
But that is why you have Shanake.
Yeah, man. Right, so.
Yeah. So, I mean, what about working in small spaces? Because, like, is it possible to make even your little small yard where you have, or your little backyard space where you have, into something beautiful and elaborate?
Of course. Yeah. Well, the good thing about it, Dennis, you know this. But yes, we do. So it really doesn't matter where you are what we normally do is try to find a balance or strike a balance to ensure that we maximize on the client's wants. So even if the space is small, sometimes they're not looking into another section that they may have at home or another place or whichever it is. And I'm saying, you know, that space can work. And sometimes the vision you have and how you see things ahead or whichever it is, they're not seeing what you're seeing. So sometimes you have to either draw it and explain to them, and then they say, oh, you know, I never know, so that could work. I would just run with it.
So I know we were speaking a bit about mums, but outside of this weekend celebration, you told us in the beginning that you run the full gamut of events, right? So we're talking about from birthdays to showers to name it. typically, I know you said somebody can call you today to get something for Sunday, but if somebody's saying, oh, I have an event in a few months' time, walk me through what they do in terms of connecting with you. How do they connect with you? And walk me through that process.
Okay, so we have a US contact, which is 631-830-8856, and we have our Jamaican contact, which is 876-790-0769. Our email address is skayevents@gmail.com, and events with an S, remember, S. And we're also reachable on Instagram and Facebook at Skay Events and Weddings.
So they initiate the process there, and you take them through the period of consultation
Yes.
to figure out what they want.
Correct.
All right, sounds great. Well, if this is what you need, well, then this is who you need. Thank you very much to Shanna K. Pottinger, Chief Curator of Skay Events Management, stopping by and zhuzhing up the studio in the immortal words
Can you
of
spell
James.
it? Spell zhuzh.
You taught me how to spell it. I just don't
And you
remember.
don't remember
it's
what's
not that.
It's not
it's
that.
not that what's there, but
Come on, student. Work on it. Please stay with us. There's a lot more sunrise coming to you after this break with more zhuzhing. Right, Dennis?
yes, zhuzh up the
Zhuzh
break.
spell.
Zhuzh.